Healthy morning, students. Today we're going to start a new chapter of maths, that is circle. See, about circle you have understood in 9th standard, but in here we'll take more logics, and here we're going to discuss sums related to circle also. So let us start the chapter. Introduction. You have studied in class 9 that a circle is collection of all the points in a plane which are at a constant distance from fixed point. You have also studied various terms related to circles like chord, segment, sector, arc, etc. Let us now examine the different situations that can arise when a circle and a line are given in a plane. Let us consider a circle and a line PQ. There can be three possibilities given in figure. See here what they are trying to explain. If we take circle and three lines, suppose this is a circle and one line I have. So there are three possibilities. That line can be in exterior of the circle. That line can intersect circle at 2 points, or a line can intersect circle at 1 point. So in this condition, this will be separate line and this will be separate circle. But here, this line is called secant of the circle. What is it? Secant of the circle. Secant is a line which intersects circle at how many points? 2 points. And in this case, it is called tangent. It is called tangent. So again, tangent is again a line which intersects circle at 1 point. Secant intersects circle at 2 points, and tangent intersects circle at 1 point. In figure 10.1, the line PQ and the circle have no common points. In this case, PQ is called non-intersecting line with respect to the circle. In figure 10.1.2, there are two common points A and B that the line PQ and the circle have. In this case, we call the line PQ as secant. Okay, so they are discussing about this second case. This one. In third case, it is called tangent because the line intersects the circle at only 1 point. You might have seen a pulley fitted over a well which is used in taking out water from the well. Looking at figure 10.2, here the rope on the both side of the pulley, if considered as a ray, is like a tangent to the circle representing the pulley. Is there any position of the line with respect to the circle other than the type given below? You can see that there cannot be any other type of position of the line with respect to the circle. In this chapter, we will study about the existence of the tangents to a circle and also study some of their properties. Tangent to a circle, this is the definition. In the previous section, you have seen that a tangent to a circle is a line that intersects the circle at only 1 point. To understand the existence of the tangent to a circle at a point, let us perform the following activities. So this is the definition. A tangent is what? Tangent is a line that intersects the circle at only 1 point. This is the important definition, so note down. To understand the existence of the tangent to a circle at a point, let us perform the following activities. Look, here one circle I am having. If I ask you, okay, from this one point you have to draw the tangents. Now tell me, how many tangents you can draw? This is the tangent. Remember, tangent intersects circle at only one point. Okay. Now if I want to try to draw another tangent, so this line also passing through the center, this line also passing through the point, but this line intersects circle at 2 points. So instead of tangent, it will become secant. Same way, if I draw in this way, again it will become secant. That means what? Conclusion is what? Okay, we can draw one and only one tangent at one point on the circle. No doubt, if we are having 2 points on the circle, then we can draw two tangents. But at one point, we can draw only one tangent. While doing activities above, you must have observed that as a point AB moves toward the position A dash B dash, the point say Q1 of the line AB of the circle gradually comes nearer to the common point. Ultimately, it coincides with the point P in the position A dash B dash and double dash B dash A double dash B double dash again not. What happens if AB is rotated right towards about P? The common point R3 gradually comes nearer and nearer to the P, ultimately coincide with P so that we see it. The tangent to a circle is a special case of the secant when the two end points of its corresponding chords coincide. So here you have to understand only one thing. A line which intersects circle at one point is called tangent, and a line which intersects circle at 2 points is called secant. On a paper, draw a circle and a secant PQ of the circle. Draw various lines parallel to the secant on both the sides of it. You will find that after some steps, the length of the chord cut by the lines will gradually decrease. That is, the 2 points of the intersection of the line and the circle are coming closer and closer. In one case, it becomes 0 on one side of the secant, and in another case, it becomes 0 on the other side of the secant. See the position P dash Q dash and P dash P double dash Q double dash of the secant in figure. These are the tangent to the circles parallel to the given secant PQ. This also helps you to see that there cannot be more than two tangents parallel to a given secant. This activity also establishes what you must have observed while doing activity 1. Namely, tangent is the secant when both of the end points of the corresponding chord coincide. The common point of the tangent on the circle is called the point of contact, and the tangent is said to be touch the circle at common point. Let me explain this. This is a circle, okay, and here it is the secant. So the question is what? How many tangent you can draw which are parallel to this secant? So one tangent I can draw over here, another tangent I can draw over here. So we can draw only two tangents which are parallel to one secant. That only explained in previous paragraph. We can draw only two tangents which are parallel to given secant. Now what the tangent is? Line which touch or intersect circle at one point is called tangent. So the point at which line touch the circle is called point of contact. This is called point of contact. Now look around you. Have you seen a bicycle or a cart moving? Look at its wheel. All the spokes of the wheel are along its radius. Now note the position of the wheel with respect to its movement on the ground. Do you see any tangent anywhere? In fact, the wheel moves along a line which is a tangent to the circle representing the wheel. Also notice that in all positions, the radius through the point of contact with the ground appears to be at right angles to the tangents. We shall now prove this property of the tangent. So now what they are trying to prove? Okay, here I have drawn one tangent. Okay, now if I draw radius from the center of the circle to the tangent, any center सर्कल के सेंटर से अगर मैं रेडियस ड्रॉ करता हूं, ये टेंजेंट के पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट पे, तो ऑलवेज वो कैसी आएगी, परपेंडिकुलर. सो दैट इज ओनली द थ्योरम 10.1. स्टेटमेंट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, द टेंजेंट एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ ए सर्कल इज परपेंडिकुलर टू द रेडियस थ्रू द पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट. Proof of this theorem is not in your course, so don't worry. Let me explain. This theorem says that tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. यानी कोई भी सर्कल का टेंजेंट का जो पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट होता है, इसको पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट कहते हैं. अगर टेंजेंट के पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट से हम रेडियस ड्रॉ करते हैं, टेंजेंट के पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट से रेडियस ड्रॉ करते हैं, तो ऑलवेज वो रेडियस टेंजेंट से परपेंडिकुलर होगी. कैसी होगी, परपेंडिकुलर. सो रेडियस इज ऑलवेज परपेंडिकुलर टू द टेंजेंट. सो रेडियस एंड टेंजेंट फॉर्म राइट एंगल. See, it is true anywhere at a point of contact on the tangent. Okay, कहीं पर भी टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करो, ऑलवेज इट विल फॉर्म राइट एंगल विद द रेडियस ऑफ द सर्कल. सो प्रूफ इज नॉट पार्ट ऑफ योर कोर्स. Remark, by theorem above we can also conclude that any point on a circle there can be one and only one tangent. The line containing the radius through the point of contact is also sometimes call the normal to the circle at the point. Look, so conclusion, ये आपको मालूम है, जो हमने पढ़ा उसी के बारे में कंक्लूड कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर, कि कोई भी सर्कल के कोई भी वन पॉइंट में से सिर्फ हम एक ही टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. फ्रॉम वन पॉइंट ऑफ द सर्कल वी कैन ड्रॉ वन एंड ओनली वन टेंजेंट. अनदर कंक्लूजन इज व्हाट, कि रेडियस अगर हम टेंजेंट पे ड्रॉ करते हैं तो वो ऑलवेज टेंजेंट से परपेंडिकुलर होगी, और उस रेडियस को नॉर्मल भी कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं, नॉर्मल. शायद ये वर्ड आपने सुना होगा साइंस में. साइंस में नॉर्मल किसे कहते हैं, ये सपोज इंसिडेंट रे, ये रिफ्रैक्टेड रे. तो जो लाइन हम सरफेस के परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करते हैं उस लाइन को नॉर्मल कहते हैं ना. ये लाइन को नॉर्मल कहते हैं. क्यों, क्योंकि सरफेस से हमने परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया. वैसे ही ये रेडियस भी तो हमने परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया है ये टेंजेंट से, तो ये रेडियस को भी हम नॉर्मल बोल सकते हैं. एक्सरसाइज 10.1. हाउ मेनी टेंजेंट्स कैन ए सर्कल हैव. सी इट्स नॉट रिटर्न कि एट हाउ मेनी पॉइंट्स. यहाँ पॉइंट के बारे में कोई डिस्क्रिप्शन नहीं, इतना ही लिखा है कि सर्कल के ऊपर हम कितने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. ये सर्कल रहा, तो मैंने एक टेंजेंट ड्रॉ किया, दूसरा किया, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स, 7, 8, इनफाइनाइट टेंजेंट वी कैन ड्रॉ. सर्कल के ऊपर इनफाइनाइट टेंजेंट हम ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर ऐसा लिखा होता कि हाउ मेनी टेंजेंट वी कैन ड्रॉ एट ए पॉइंट ऑन द सर्कल, सर्कल के कोई भी एक पॉइंट पे हम कितने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं, देन वन एंड ओनली वन. यहाँ पर पॉइंट के बारे में कोई भी स्पेसिफिकेशन नहीं है, तो इनफाइनाइट. अ टेंजेंट टू ए सर्कल इंटरसेक्ट इट इन डैश पॉइंट. ये सर्कल है, ये टेंजेंट है, तो बताओ ये टेंजेंट सर्कल को इतने पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट करता है, ऑब्वियसली 1. अ लाइन इंटरसेक्टिंग अ सर्कल इन 2 पॉइंट्स. अगर कोई एक लाइन सर्कल को 2 पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट करती है, देन दिस लाइन इज कॉल्ड एग्जैक्टली सेकेंड ऑफ द सर्कल. सो द आंसर ऑफ सेकेंड फिलअप्स इज सेकेंड. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. सर्कल के ऊपर कितने पैरेलल टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. ये दोनों पैरेलल टेंजेंट में ड्रॉ किए, ठीक है, ये भी दोनों पैरेलल टेंजेंट ड्रॉ किए, यहाँ से भी पैरेलल टेंजेंट ड्रॉ किए, तो इनफाइनाइट पैरेलल टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, लेकिन अगर ऐसा पूछा होता कि कोई भी एक सेकंड से पैरेलल कितने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं, सेकंड से पैरेलल, तो सिर्फ 2, बाकी वैसे तो पैरेलल जितने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करने वैसे टेंजेंट ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं। द कॉमन पॉइंट ऑफ ए टेंजेंट टू ए सर्कल एंड द सर्कल इज कॉल्ड एज, जो टेंजेंट सर्कल पे भी होता है और टेंजेंट पे भी होता है उसको कहते हैं पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट। क्या कहते हैं? पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट। लेट अस स्टार्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 which is having sums. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm meets a line through the center O at a point Q so that OQ 12 and length PQ is dash. Let us find out. First question of number 3. Okay. Only one question is there. A, B, C, D are the options. Okay. Tangent PQ at a point P. So tangent PQ, so name of tangent PQ at a point P of a circle. If this tangent intersects circle at which point P? Radius 5 cm. Meets a line through the center O at point Q. यानी रेडियस जो 5 सेंटीमीटर है वो टेंजेंट को Q पे मिल रही है. ओके, OQ is 12. We want PQ. We know very well according to theorem 10.1. Radius is always perpendicular to tangent. So now tell me OPQ is which kind of triangle? It is right angle triangle. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So here I am writing solution. In right angle triangle OPQ, angle P is 90 degree. Okay, so I can apply Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, first we write hypotenuse, which is OQ. So length of the hypotenuse, square of the hypotenuse is sum of square of other two sides. Other two sides are OP and PQ. OP square plus PQ square. OQ is 12. So 12 square. OP 5 square and PQ we want 12 square 144, 5 square 25 and PQ we want. If I shift 125 towards left hand side, then we will be having 144 minus 25 is equals to PQ square. So PQ square will be 119. But we don't want PQ square, we want PQ only. So to remove square from the PQ, I must have to do root on 119. So I will get PQ equal to root 119 centimeter. So which option out of A, B, C, D correct? D. Option D is correct. Check it out. Option D is root 119 centimeter. This is the sum. Copy. Done. So now fourth question. Draw a circle and two lines parallel to draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line such that one is tangent and other is secant of the circle. Simple question it is. ठीक है. Draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line. पहले हमें एक लाइन लेनी पड़ेगी. अब ये लाइन के बारे में लिखा नहीं है कि ये लाइन सर्कल के ऊपर है, अंदर है, कहाँ पर है. तो एक काम कर, मैं सर्कल के बाहर एक लाइन ले लेता हूँ. तो ये प्रॉपर फिगर ड्रॉ करता हूँ. तो दिस इज गिवन लाइन. ओके. अब हमें गिवन लाइन से दो लाइन ऐसे ड्रॉ करनी है कि जो दोनों गिवन लाइन से पैरेलल भी हो, लेकिन वो दो में से एक टेंजेंट होनी चाहिए, एक सेकंड होनी चाहिए. तो सिंपल है. टेंजेंट मतलब लाइन विच इंटरसेक्ट सर्कल एट वन पॉइंट. तो दिस इज अ टेंजेंट which is parallel to a given line, and this is second which is also parallel to a given line. The question was what, कि दो लाइन ऐसी ड्रॉ करो जो गिवन लाइन से पैरेलल हो और वो दोनों लाइन में से एक सेकंड होना चाहिए, एक टेंजेंट होना चाहिए. क्लियर. यहाँ पर सेंटर में शो कर देता हूँ. सेंटर. डन. कॉपी. Let's end this lecture. Bye. Have a safe day. In this fill up, question number second, number 3. One mistake we have done. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at most. So I told you that there are infinite tangents, है ना? But here they are talking about if I draw parallel tangents. This is the first tangent, okay. If I want to draw parallel tangent to this, I will draw this. So they are saying कि if you want to draw parallel tangent, then how many tangents can be parallel? कितने tangent parallel हो सकते हैं सर्कल पे? वो तो सिर्फ दो ही हो सकते हैं, है कि नहीं. लेकिन मैंने आपको इनफाइनाइट बोला था बाय मिस्टेक. सो आंसर ऑफ थर्ड फिलअप विल बी 2. What it will be? 2. Clear? Okay. So let's end this lecture. Bye. Have a nice and safe day.